If you want to get the big deals, and I mean 50, 100 plus $1 million and higher, then this is the video for you. Because more often than not, you've seen other brokers you've watched on YouTube or talked to on Zoom calls or coffee meetings, and they say they can help you do these big institutional deals, but they always fall short. But for us, all collective experience has done over $3.6 billion of transactions, and a lot of that have done with family offices already. So this will help you so much get the best deals every single time. You know, Chris with us and help break down the whole entire experience for you today.
Yeah, 3.6, that's only going to be accurate as of the time of this video.
Yeah, it changes every day.
Just about. I mean, almost every single day between the two of us, we're closing something, which is pretty remarkable when you think about that. Yeah, I've been working with institutional clients. I would think of that as like hedge funds, asset managers, family offices for quite some time now, right? I've even been a designated like an asset manager for a family office, and where we were doing acquisitions before. So that was really interesting. But yeah, we bring kind of all of that know-how here as well.
Yep.
The interesting part, I think, about working with institutions is it is about the driest investing. You're like there's no emotion whatsoever. I mean, it's like I'm talking to somebody who's probably in a different city, may or may not actually look at the deal in person. Probably is an expert in Microsoft Excel, right?
Yep.
That's what it looks like to be representing an institutional investor, and that's fine. That's our job. Our job are to be boots on the ground, actually looking at the asset, giving them that sanity check, and being fiduciaries for them in the field.
Yep, 100%. That's why we do the white glove experience. We hope you find the deal, underwrite the deal, and it'll allow you to probably saying, well, I have a whole team that does this. Well, you have us as well to help you do more of that too. And again, having people local or at least closer to the proximity of the asset makes a lot of difference for you too.
Yeah, like for example, let me give you a real one, okay? I'm going to talk like a little bit of shop here. If you're an absentee purchaser, right, an investor, and you're buying from an owner, and you look at the financials, and in the financials you see a line item for the property manager. Unless you're explicit in your due diligence, that you don't know if that's another human or not. That's another person. Like a lot of people are going to make an assumption that there's a property manager on site, and there should be, right? And there will be in your like actual pro forma that you're looking at for your property if you're managing it appropriately. But what you don't know is making the connection. Was it the owner who was serving double duty? You know, and can they say there's a property manager, but the reality is there wasn't, and they were like kind of pocketing the money?
Yeah.
Those are things you're going to discover in person. You're not going to do that behind a screen.
Yeah, 100%. You gotta be boots on the ground, actually touch and feel it, know what's going on, and also know that assets have questions, and we could be the bad guys for you on these transactions. So not ruffle so many feathers for no reason on your behalf.
Yeah, or we can make you the bad guy. You just tell us what you want to do. We can be the nice guys and you can be the bad guy, or it could be the other way around. You know, well, look what my client decided to do for you. I wouldn't have given you that. We can play either role. That's really important. And there is a gamesmanship to this entire business. We all understand that. Here we are to play that game. But I'll say probably the biggest difference from my standpoint is kind of the institutional vetting.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, talk to me about the deals, like volume, the type, the geography, you know, really what's your experience. So like a lot of vetting goes into doing that. And I'll tell you, between Jordan and I's backgrounds, which are very different, by the way, we're going to have you covered on your institutional checkbox.
Yeah, and more. And we have a whole team as well working for you too to help you get more results without any hiccups along the way.
Yeah, and it's funny too, because like I've even been a part of like very large institutional background checks, you know, to like make sure that they can trust you. You're not going to run away, because a lot of times in institutional situations we have more authority than you would normally have, right? And that might be because we're trying to increase the speed of the transaction. We might have power of attorney, which we don't want, but some cases we may need. So like there's a lot of reasons why the institutional track in terms of like how we're purchasing a property is just very different.
Yeah, and also we have a really good process as well, help make sure that it's really streamlined for you too, from having a good package on you, having good POF, having a good bio, the whole 9 yards, make sure this transaction gets approved super quickly. And institutional buyers, they're buying $100 million deals. Between the two of us and our team, it's $3.6 billion of transactions, and that adds more weight to your punching when you do these deals as well with other brokers and off-market sellers.
Yeah, oh, definitely. You're talking about the credibility
Yeah.
when you're coming in. Oh, man. I mean, when there's someone selling a property and I show up, especially in the local markets where I've been participating in a number of years, and I put in an offer, they're like, oh, we take that offer serious. And I'm like, yeah, let's close, right? So I'm not trying to build validity. I'm trying to build, or confidence in the deal. I'm literally just negotiating on the numbers.
Yeah.
That's all that happened. They know if we strike a deal, I'm showing up.
Yep, and we're going to close.
But you bring up a good point. There's so much, call it lack of confidence and surety to close.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that that's even like something that people say, like, what's the surety to close? I'm like, I don't even understand what that means. Like, if we go under contract, we're closing.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean there's a less than 100% chance that we're going to close? Like, not from my side.
Right, unless like something's really big red flag you hit from us,
Right.
we're going to close.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you represent the deal accurately? Then we're closing. That's what, there's really not much else. And I would say that's another big difference on the structure with institutional money. We're putting up a lot more earnest.
Yep.
The due diligence period is shorter. The time to close is going to be quicker. The amount of information we're going to be able to take up front much, much faster, much higher in volume. It's a very different deal.
Yep. Which is also why it's so nice to have a team like us working with you. Because you already have probably in-house staff that does a lot of this stuff for you. You're probably also managing tons of other transactions at the same exact time. To do another deal on top of that is just more friction. So we have, a 30-day DD, 30-day close. We're the ones doing it for you. And you just kind of, okay, this looks good, let's move forward. And it's way more streamlined and easy for you because time right now, as you probably know, is your biggest asset we save a lot of.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they can't do it, right? So it could be run in parallel. A lot of times whenever you're having an institutional buyer that's coming in, they're going to do the same data as us, and that's great. Now you got two different groups attacking it that are going to compare notes and figure out, like, what did you miss, what did I miss, also, and we'll do a whole video on this, but with the advent of agentic AI right now, looking at the information, the materials, like, we're just able to move a lot faster than you could in the past.
Yep, a lot faster, and we've seen, like, back to the credibility standpoint, sellers and brokers take all offers with less money than other offers on the table because they knew our surety to close was 100%.
Yeah, that's true, right? Because again, higher earnest, shorter periods, and reputation, right? Name and brand reputation in terms of what we're doing and what we're bringing to the table is going to increase your chance as a buyer to get the deal under contract. That's huge. Like, I'll say it this way. It's like not all brokers are created equal.
Yeah, 100%. And same for like loan structures. Like him also having investment banking in the background helps you even more because for him, like his smallest transaction was like $20 million.
Yeah, that's true. So I also do investment banking, and a lot of what we provide is financing, debt, equity stack, right? So if I put that cap on, I'm thinking very differently and offering a different set of services to my clients. So a lot of our clients will come to us for both. They'll come to Jordan because they know that he's a great broker and he's connected in the local marketplace and can find those off-market deals. And they're coming for me because they know I'm going to be able to provide them with the financing, whether it's acquisition or an acquisition renovation. We're able to basically bring you the entire package, which is really nice.
Yep, all in one house, which is pretty hard to find.
It is pretty hard to find. All right, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, I think you are interested in finding more institutional deals, 50 plus $100 million. This is the spot for you. Down below, do hashtag CRE to help you get more hands-on approach with us, helping you walk through the whole entire process, finding deals in the whole 9 yards.
How many ads did you see?
0 ads. No masterminds, no courses, no upsells, just commercial real estate helping you get the best results. See you next time.
See you next time.